into your reading, just a few things. This will be a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, you could check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node signs, or you could find another reader on YouTube. There are many wonderful readers. If you want to subscribe to my Patreon for more content from me, specifically to learn spiritual education with me, my Patreon link is in the description. So is my calendar link for a personal reading, and donations are also down there. My PayPal is there if you want to support this channel. And if you want to just simply follow me on social media, that's also down there below. So with that said, let's jump right into your reading. The energy surrounding you, Leos, is let go. This card says walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. And what I'm getting from this card is not even necessarily letting go of a person, but you need to let go of a particular outcome. So there's something that you need to let go of. For a lot of you, it's going to be an outcome, and less so a person. But then the energy surrounding your love life, which is why I never really understand why people are like, I don't believe in divination and tarot and oracle cards. Anyway, the card surrounding your romance life is release your ex. So you definitely need to release something. You definitely need to let something go. This card says the time has come to clear your energy. So you're holding on to probably a relationship with someone. Maybe you have some leftover feelings for an ex or something. Spirit is supporting you in releasing that person at this time. Now let's get into your reading, your tarot reading. The past energy is coming up as, outside is loud, and I just barely opened my window because I'm burning incense, but it's getting pretty loud. But anyway, the past energy is coming up as the 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Okay, now I fully understand why Spirit is urging you to release something, because past energy is just stress. Like, these are just stress cards. 8 of Swords, you're in your head about something. 10 of Wands, you're carrying something that's too much to bear. Something is overwhelmingly difficult for you. And then the 9 of Swords is you're in your head and you're experiencing anxiety about a particular thing. So I understand now why this is release your ex or let go, because you're just, your energy is too anxious. Like, nobody's supposed to be in these energies for prolonged periods of time. You know, it's not good for you. All right, so let's find out why you're so in your head. Tell me about the 8 of Swords. Tell me about the 8 of Swords in the past for Leos. So, 8 of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant, the 3 of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, Leos, you're coming up here. You're the King of Wands, right? Whether you're a man, woman, you're the King of Wands right here. So I feel like there's a situation between you and another person that's bringing you to a place of being in your head, like overwhelmingly in your head, because I feel like you want to collaborate. It's either you want to collaborate with this person, Leo, or this person wants to collaborate with you. And by collaborate, I just mean like get together, you know? Like, I feel like you're either thinking about this person who has grown very cold towards you, and I feel like that's what's putting you in your head, because now it's like you want a higher level of commitment with them, but I feel like now you know that the situation is entirely different. I feel like this person is not in a very receptive, it's kind of like they're very logical about this. And usually when somebody gets into this Queen of Swords energy, I always like to say they're coming from a Queen of Cups. This is a Queen of Cups who learned to think with her head and not so much her heart. And so I feel like that's what's kind of like stressing you out, because now this person is not so much in a heart space anymore with you, but they're in a head space with you. Tell me about this they're in their head and they're willing to cut things out that don't make sense, and they're being entirely logical about the situation. Tell me about the Ten of Wands, please. What is the Ten of Wands? Ten of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So I felt like that put you in a space of wanting to find out, should I still be investing in this? Should I still think that this has potential to change? Should I still work on this? And I felt like that was what was keeping you in your head, and it's probably like something that you thought about a lot before going to sleep, something that probably just, you probably even had dreams about this, but I just see it resting on your, like, resting on your brain, you know, putting you in a very anxious state. All right, present energy is the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance, Three of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So there's gonna be a change in this, like something is changing right now. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, please. Now I understand why I heard with this let go card, let go of an outcome. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Now that has passed us, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Three of Wands, the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So let's focus on the people here. So we have the King of Swords here, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a change in a situation between two people. I feel like what was once contentious and what was like one person was being sneaky or whatever, I feel like something is changing, because there was a lot of like a lack of listening to each other, but more so just, it's like a competitive energy, but I don't feel like it's competition. I just feel like it's contention, like just contentious energy. Things not being completely on the table between two people, just a series of waiting on the other person. But that entire situation, I feel like is changing. Tell me about the Temperance card and the Three of Cups. Also, this was destined to happen. All right, Three of Cups. Three of Cups and the Temperance clarified by the Three of Pentacles. What else for the Temperance and the Three of Cups, please? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so a situation is being brought back together here. A situation is being renewed here. Something is being renewed, restored, after it being in a completely dismal state. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. So the transformation may simply be just that you're walking away from all of this contention, because the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Tower, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. I feel like you're walking away from this, or there's going to be like the universe is forcing you to end this because of the state it's putting you in. Now, there's going to be a Tower moment, or there's possibly a Tower moment happening right now, where you're gonna feel like you don't want to invest in this anymore. It's kind of like you have to tire yourself out, you know. I feel like you're gonna tire yourself out of something and realize that you shouldn't be giving to this anymore. It's not a great use of energy for you. And what's coming up for you in the future is the Lover's card, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. All right, so very strong connection here that you're dealing with, which is why I get the sense here that it's been so difficult between you two. But what's coming up in the future, I feel like somebody's approaching this Queen of Swords with an offer. And when I say offer, I just mean somebody's just approaching the next person. They're coming towards the next person. But somebody's going to be coming towards you in a rush, right? And I feel like, tell me about the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. They're kind of extending themselves and extending their regret, their love, all that good stuff. I feel like they're extending a truth to you. Like somebody's going to come and talk to you, extend themselves, and they're coming in fast. But I feel like you're in this energy, or this could be on the flip. Like this could be you approaching somebody else in the future. But there's the person that's being approached is, listen, you better come with the facts. If this is you, Leo, if this is the person that you are approaching with a truth or something, let me just tell you now, this person is serious. And if this is you, you are serious. But yeah, somebody will be approaching somebody else, and the next person is like, okay, like what is it that you have to say? That's how the Queen of Swords is. Tell me about and she will speak her mind regardless of your feelings. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like someone here is rushing in to communicate that they would like to have things balanced. They would like to have things more stable. And I don't know how the person on the receiving end is going to respond. But all I know is don't bullshit them. The person doesn't want to be bullshitted. Like they're completely in a logical air energy. And I just feel like whoever you're dealing with, just cut the shit before you deal with them, you know? And also some of you too are, if this is you being approached and you being in this Queen of Swords energy, man or woman, I feel like someone is coming to you and extending themselves because they feel led to, and this is your no nonsense, no bullshit energy towards it, because maybe you finally got the message to cut this thing out once and for all. Let's get some advice from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. What's with people today? As soon as I want to work, everybody wants to, they're vacuuming the hall right now. So you may hear that. What's the advice for Leos, please? Fork in the road and breathe. So you're coming upon a decision that you will have to make. This is so annoying. Fork in the road is card number 13. Let's see if they'll stop if we give them a minute. Okay. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. Okay. All right, so the next card was Breathe, card number 29, which is patience, waiting, going slow, wellness, meditation, trust. Wow, but this video is a mess, Leo. The amount of sounds that have just come up in the last 2 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. Relationship message: don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. So yeah, guys, I feel like some of you will be letting go of a person, and some of you just will be letting go of an outcome, a specific outcome, and allowing the situation to happen how it's naturally supposed to happen, whether this person comes back to you and they are in a good headspace, or if they're not in a good headspace. The advice here is to not have a decision already made. It's to see what is being presented to you and see if that's in alignment with your best self. So I hope this helped you, and if it did, remember to like, share, subscribe so your energy stays with us. With that said, I'll see you next time. Bye guys.